you should not forget Dennis, especially the second guitar player. He was like, he was saying like, hey, when we play a show, when I'm on stage, I'm gonna set myself on fire. And I was looking at him and I was saying like, okay, you're gonna set yourself on fire on stage.
Yeah.
Hopefully not at the first song. So yeah, then he was off for that one. So I mean, it makes no sense why you're going to go on stage and you're going to set yourself on fire. So Jesus Christ, come on.
Just before the show, right?
Yeah, but
it will be cool.
but Brian, it's a really true story. He said that one. He said like he want to scratch his on his on his head. He want to scratch in there a cross and then set himself on fire to make a really a perfect show. And then, I asked him like, you do that at the first song or on the last song? So.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the All Music Matters on That podcast. I'm your host, Brian. And today, welcome to a special guest from Deutschland. We got Dan and we got Figo from the band King Ern. How you doing today, boys?
Yeah, pretty good.
Great.
Thank you very much.
King Ern, Deutschland, very good, man. Love it.
Absolutely. I got German. I mean, it's my heritage, so I represent Germany as well. So,
oh wow.
So, really?
So, actually, I've been to Germany a couple of times, mainly in the southern part in Bavaria. Munich twice. I've actually been to Füssen, but I got Neuschwanstein. So, yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, but Bavaria is, from my side, Bavaria is not really Germany. Say, but I know what you mean.
It's part of it now, so I guess at some point it became part of Germany. So, however it works,
exactly.
Hey, you all do good beer and know how to party too, so that's a good thing. So,
that's right. Yep.
But how you boys been recently? What's new?
Oh man!
All right, Dan, you go ahead.
On new stuff. We're working on new stuff. Always keeping rolling. Always new music. Even though we are recording around a new song, I'm already composing new stuff. So we just we're keeping it busy. Nothing more, nothing less. Something like that.
That's good to hear. Actually, I did have a question because what a firm grip of dreams. Actually, you guys were featuring Black Marine on that one, or Marina Fessish. Actually, was that a recent one you guys had released?
Yeah, this is the newest one. This is the newest one from December.
I was going to say, how did you guys make that work out?
Oh yeah, that was interesting. We recorded so the Marina Black Marine recorded everything separately, but we were in touch all the time during the composing process. So I was talking to her, Figo was talking to her, and we were just exchanging ideas. And she recorded completely separately at home with her grand piano. And we just glued it together in the studio, and this is the song basically. Yeah, that's basically it.
It was pretty badass last night there too. So, all right, and actually, I got pretty much more about it, but it's going to deal with like the lyrics and pretty much more of the music. But we'll get to that a little bit here too. But first off, Dan and Figo, welcome to my podcast, boys.
Pardon.
Sorry, I was getting ready to do my introduction, but I was welcoming you all to my podcast. And actually, the way it's going to work is just going to ask you guys some questions to get to know you more, both as the musicians, but also as the individuals as well here too. So, are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah, of course. Nice to be here. Let's go.
All right. I guess, Figo, what were you going to say? Because we're going to add more to about the song, What a Firm Grip of Dreams. Was that what you're going to talk about?
Well, you mean what the song is about? You mean the lyrics in there?
Yeah, I was going to get to that a little bit later, but I guess we're going to throw something in real quick. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just got to get into my groove and all that stuff. So just wanted to make sure.
Okay, gotcha. All
right. We'll figure it out. But I guess first off, let's start off to get to know you guys more in general first. So I guess whoever wants to go first, but tell the audience first, who are you and how did you guys become musicians?
Oh my boy, maybe the olders, the old people first.
Oh, come on, come on.
We go by seniority in this case. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm older than Dan, but I look way better. So I would look really pretty good. So, but actually, say the reason for King Ern actually started in 1995 when I wrote I wrote a couple of lyrics and that was What a Firm Grip of Dreams, which I wrote in May 1995. That is actually the main reason
Before I
why
was born, by the way.
Oh shit. And What a Firm Grip of Dreams, that was the main reason why I had to do this band. So that was that's the main reason. This song, the lyrics. So because back at that time, I grew up in a punk hardcore scene. So when I was a kid, I grew up really up with it doesn't matter, it's agnostic front, Chromex or whatever. So, but I was in that political left wing scene, and all the people were like for socialism and all that. So, but I think it's not now the answer to your question actually. So, but that's the reason why I started King Ern. So I got really disappointed by the left wing scene. So because they were always telling me like they're very open minded and respectful for the individuality, and but I found out they are not, and that's why I wrote that song. And so King Ern actually started when I said like in 2019. I think I was 46. Then I was sitting here on my computer, a little bit drunk, and I was sitting there, okay, fuck so now or never. So, and that's why I asked people if they would like to do with me the band King Ern. So because I was thinking like I'm only 46, so so the time was really running out, so to start a band. So that's how it actually became up with.
I guess was it your parents that kind of helped you out? I guess in your youth, kind of push you in the musical direction, or did you just kind of do it all on your own?
Just by my own. So my parents had nothing to do with that one. So.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess Dan, what's your story?
Oh yeah, my story is. I don't think if it's that interesting, but in 1995, I wasn't even there here, whatever, and I was born 98, 3 years after the lyrics were born. Yeah, so I pretty much had nothing to do with music until I was, I think, 18, 17, something like this. Long story short, my friend, who was 1 year older than me, he was driving us to school, and he was always playing some kind of music in the radio. And once he played Master of Puppets, and that was the first time I've heard real metal. And I was like blown away by it, by their energy, by the riffage and stuff. So I was very interested in this kind of song. So he just kept playing it. He kept playing some Metallica. He played some Linkin Park, and that's how it started. How the spark, how it started. So basically, I was 18, 17, something like this, and then that just inspired me to grab my father's guitar. And could you just imagine how awful it was for my parents to hear Master of Puppets on acoustic guitar played all over the time? So that was the first song I ever learned on acoustic guitar. Just the main riff of Master of Puppets, and then I just kept going, and then I just started to annoy my parents about, hey, how about we get an actual electric guitar, the real stuff, for the metalheads. And after a few months of begging, they got me some one used guitar that actually I am playing and composing on it until today. And this is just Epiphone Les Paul standard, pretty basic guitar, pretty entry stuff. But this guitar is so cool and needs so much to me. And on that guitar, I learned the proper way to play the Master of Puppets. And the rest is just history. I just got drawn into this, into the light metal music, this cliche heavy metal music. And I find it very cool until today. The classics, the Slayer, Metallica, Megadeth, this type of stuff. Very, very cool stuff. Very cool. Very, very good composing. and just kept me going. And when I live in Berlin since 2017, and that's basically, I worked 2 years at my uni. I started my education, and after 2 years in 2019, I just decided, hey, I think this is the time to join a band, to grow some balls, to exchange some ideas, to test myself.
And then you met me.
and then I met him. Yeah, so that played well. So actually, the first idea was never to compose something on my own. I just wanted to meet some people who enjoy this Metallica and stuff. Just play around, play some old school Metallica riffs together, and then maybe drink some beer. And I've never thought that I'm gonna join a band that's gonna write their own music, have their own merch and stuff. And so 2019, I met them. We started King Ern, and I just drawn in music right now, in comparison to before 10 years or something like that. Yeah, then it was just pop music in the radio occasionally, but now all sorts of stuff. That's basically it, I think. Yeah, that's long story short, if you can say that.
Actually, it's a little bit of an odd mix. We got the thrash metal head, and then we got the punk guy down below there, right there too. So somehow we make it work. But how did you guys meet? Was it just luck of the draw on like social media?
Oh yeah. So basically, I was looking for a band to join, and I looked online on a Facebook group where musicians in Berlin just find themselves and search for other band members. And then I found Figo's post, I think, or was it Paul's post? I am not sure who wrote that, but
it was my post. Yeah,
it was your post. Yeah, it was written like, we are looking for a guitarist for our project, and we have everything. We have rehearsal room, we have amps, we have drums, everything. And I saw this post, and I was immediately scared by it. First of all, because Figo had just this beautiful profile picture, completely bald, and a beard like a Mexican, completely off the completely topless, full of ink everywhere, just posing like this, And I was looking at this, and nope, I just scrolled over. And then I think I was scrolling. I didn't find anything that was interesting to me, so I just wrote my own post. Like, I am searching for people. I'm just beginner. Maybe some Metallica riffs and this and that. So, and then I think that was the same day or the next day, Figo wrote me directly. And I knew the profile picture, but he offered me to join his project. And just for you to understand, Berlin is like a pretty wild city in Germany. It's very open-minded, music, ink, freedom. It's this type of stuff. I come from small village in Poland. I have like 1 minute walk to the forest. That's where I was playing. And then I am being thrown into the deep sea in Berlin, into the heart of the Berlin, and then I have no idea, no experience with people who live here. And then this Mexican cartel guy is writing to me.
It's like, it was a culture shock. Yes. I guess. Yeah. Yes. Can imagine that once.
Yeah, but we spoke a little bit, and turned out Figo is looks a lot more dangerous than he really is. He's a really sweet guy, so we just wrote, and I've been invited to their rehearsal. I don't think it was like it's supposed to be rehearsal. It was like supposed to be. They were searching for band members, and they invited me and another guy, another guitarist, and we just wanted to, to sit around and play and see if it works or not. And they ended up just taking me. The second guy didn't make it, sadly. And,
especially. I mean, you should not forget Daniel. So especially the second guitar player, he was like, he was saying like, "Hey, when we play a show, when I'm on stage, I'm gonna set myself on fire." And I was looking at him and I was saying like, "Okay, you're gonna set yourself on fire on stage. Yeah. Hopefully not at the first song." So. Then he was off for that one. So I mean, it makes no sense why you're going to go on stage and you're going to set yourself on fire. So Jesus Christ, come on.
It's before the show, right?
But it will be cool. But Brian, it's a really true story. He said that one. He said like he want to scratch his on his head. He want to scratch in there a cross and then set himself on fire to make a really a perfect show. And then, I asked him like, you do that at the first song or on the last song? So, no, I decided for Daniel because when he played, I mean, this is our first band for me and for him. So these are our first songs. So we have no background with other bands. So, but after 1 week when I heard Daniel playing and I wrote it privately, so I wrote him like, "Man, you have a fucking good future." So because he's a very good guitar player. Yeah, so that's how it started with King Ern, sir.
Actually, Dan, which part of Poland did you come from? Because I have to say, you're actually our first Polish guy at the podcast radio too. So,
actually, I am not. Maybe this title is not reserved for me because I'm not pure Polish. My
Ukraine.
My whole family comes from Ukraine, and I was born in Poland. Yes, so my parents moved to Poland in the 90s, I think, early 90s, and in 98 I was born in Poland. So and there I was raised in Poland, and in 2019 I moved to Germany to educate myself here. So,
but much respect to Ukraine too.
Oh, okay, thanks.
So.
Why? What's your background, Brian? Is your background Polish?
I got actually a good amount of German and mostly Irish. So if you can't tell. So actually, my mom has some Lithuanian and Greek. So
okay.
So
gotcha.
We got the strong side.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, here we go.
But nonetheless, Dan, much respect to Ukraine and also Poland there too. So love you all too. So actually, how did you guys come up with the name? And Dan, I think you mentioned to me earlier, but just for the audience, can you tell how did you guys come up with the name King Ern?
All right. So when I founded the band in May 2019, the original name was Burn Stuff. So that was for 1 month because in May we started. And then Daniel joined in June, and he said like, when I'm gonna join the band as a real member, so I would like to have a different name than Burn Stuff. So and then the previous drummer and me, we were sitting back together and we're thinking about that one. So and then he came up like with something with King, and then I said, let's do King Ern, like when you earn something. So and then the name was actually King Ern for 1 month. And then July, the drummer, because he had a dog, his dog name was Ernest, and the dog passed away. So and then he asked me like, "Hey Figo, can we do King Ern like it is now?" And and I said, we can do that one. So that's how we came up with that name King Ern. So from my side, there's no big meaning behind that one. So it's just a name that I really, really, fucking love. So it sounds really cool. It doesn't sound like, when you hear the name King Ern, so you can't say like, oh, this could be a hardcore band or could be a metal band or whatever. So no one knows anything about that one. I like that name. That's how it came up.
So we could say the dog ended up being a mascot in the end, in spirit, if we want to say so. So
but that was for the drama. So as said, so it actually was King Ern. So when you earn something, so and I actually liked it. Like I mean, that would be like a political statement to say like King Ern, and now it's like a neutral name. So I mean, but after that one, so I found out there was in England there was a king with the name Ernest anyway. So could be the dog or the king that passed away.
someone. So yeah. So either or, I guess. Would you guys say you're more of a punk band, or would you kind of say you're between like metal and punk?
So you answer, Denzel.
Yeah, I mean, it's always difficult to me to describe the style we are. Actually, it's very difficult to say which style we fit like 100%, because I cannot just put King Ern on a shelf. It's not that easy because we combine so many styles, and I don't have any background in comparison to Figo, for example, with his punk background. So I not influenced by that, but he's influencing the King Ern with his influence, and I'm influencing King Ern with my influence, and I'm influenced by everything. I'm influenced by heavy stuff, by some clean stuff, by modern stuff, and depending on the mood, depending on the song, on the project, what does the project need, we incorporate the styles that are necessary in order to fulfill the project, in order to make the project complete. So because we have such a different people with Figo, and we have such a different backgrounds, and I actually suck so many genres like a sponge, we just incorporate everything. And it's to give you just an really easy answer. It's like King Ern is of course metal. It has some parts that I would call groove metal. Some riffs are thrash, and maybe there's some modern metal core-ish coming. So yeah, Figo came up with a really cool genre for us. He called it how did you call it? One more time.
I call it thrash metal core. So that's all I say. The thing, I mean, Danny, I mean, we never sitting back together and said like, hey, we want to do now thrash metal or want to do a hardcore. Yeah. It just came out. But Brian, for you, what would you say then? What kind of music we do? What's in you? Yeah,
Brian. I was sure that was a question. Oh, sorry.
What, you passed away?
I mean, I don't want to go that far. I hope I still got 70 more years left in me, but there was a little bit of the thrash side, but I think it was more like in the song Painkiller, for instance, where I heard like some of the thrash elements there. The other ones, maybe some of the hardcore there too. I mean, at some point we would just say it's just metal, baby. And we just wanted to keep it that way. So, but there is such a thing as punk metal. So, I mean, we could probably launch it into that if you wanted to.
So you see what we are dealing with.
Well, I call it anyway. I call it King Ern is just a fucking good band. So
fair enough. All right.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
So I guess let's go ahead and jump into the music a little bit here too. So I checked out some of the songs, which was Painkiller, Drop, and there was 4 songs on your No Rush EP. So I guess whoever wants to discuss about them, I guess what's the lyrics kind of delve into, and I guess if you want to give anything else in terms of like who produced them and what the idea was behind them, go ahead.
All right, so I can cover the musical part because Figo always does the lyrics. So he's more than competent to answer those questions. But regarding the music, the EP and one project we did on the side with how was it called? With the out of the norm.
Yeah,
Out of the Prophet, Colonel MC. Yes. So this one song and the EP were the first songs we are seriously working on. And the EP is sort of a mix of everything. There is one cover song, Quest of Certainty, from the band Shelter, and with our interpretation of the song. It's not one-to-one. And the EP, I would say, it was kind of like finding ourselves, finding the style we're most comfortable with, and it was produced in Great Britain by a friend of our drummer at the time, Paul. Yeah. And it was actually, everything was done remotely, completely remotely. So we were recording everything, the vocals, the instruments here in Berlin. And the guitars were recorded here with vocals, and the drums were recorded in the Great Britain. And all the stems were sent via the email to the studio, and there it was mixed and mastered. So it was a lot of communication in between, a lot of chaos, I would say right now. But somehow we managed that. And the EP is, EP is, it's kind of a mix of everything, the beginning of the King Ern, I would say. Then the drop came, which is sort of also a mix. It's this song is sort of a change of direction, I would say. And because that was the first song I felt inside of me, like it was like something different. The King Ern is moving towards another direction. And it has very metallic sound to it. It has some sort of breakdown, a little bit heavier sound, and it was recorded also here in Berlin, also in Great Britain, but then we changed the studio to one in Berlin, so we can have direct influence on the mix, so we can work with the engineer. So we mixed the song in Berlin, and all the new stuff is completely recorded in Berlin, because we were just tired of recording it remotely. Yes, it was just painful. So the Painkiller, the Waterfirm Grip of Dreams, they are almost 99%, 90% recorded in Berlin, because of Black Marine, who we feature on Waterfirm Grip of Dreams. He recorded her grand piano in Austria. So you see the remote home office theme coming back all the time. But from now on, we record everything here. We decided this is the best for the songs, the best for the band, in order to keep growing faster, because it's just having the direct influence on the song, having it recorded here, and having it released by us. It's just the most comfortable way of producing music for us. And so that's about the production. And so the two newest songs, the Painkiller and the newest song, Wolf God, Waterfirm Grip of Dreams, that came out in December, they are sort of between, they're like even a little bit different than Drop. They are also like swimming in this metal sea, but it's completely separate from the EP. EP is really like, I would say maybe
The early
sort
stage.
of early stage. We are all the time we are trying to be better. We are all the time trying to have better mixes, better sound, and this just makes us pushes us, and we make different we make different decisions all the time. So this changes the music, has a huge influence on that. But the core, the King Ern, the riffs, I think you can hear them in every song we released, from the EP, Drop, Painkiller, and now in the Wolf God. The King Ern DNA is always there. We are, of course, we are changing the style all the time, but the King Ern is there every time. And we are evolving with our style all until even now we are writing a song which is different from what we've heard before from King Ern. And the songs I'm writing right now, which are going to be even released even later, they evolved as well. So we are a very dynamic band, and that's basically the headline of King Ern. So we started with the EP, then we progress, we change, we progress, and that's about the style of the songs. Very, very, it's a difficult thing to explain how this things just. It's not that easy to explain how it was created. Maybe you
It's like,
can.
I was gonna say, it came to me in a dream last night or something like that. It's sort of that sort of deal. I guess Figo, if you want to talk about the lyrics for, I guess, all the songs we just mentioned, go ahead.
Well, about lyrics, I can make it really short. So the thing, like the lyrics they're 100% myself. So I actually never talk about my lyrics because I do not expect that anybody will understand what I'm singing about. Well, I have a hard background in my life, so and that's what all the songs is actually about. I mean, Drop and Painkiller are probably the most personal lyrics that I ever wrote. Ever have written. I cannot say too much about it, so because I can't really explain this. Well, my lyrics are always like about. I mean, Drop and Painkiller, for example, so they're. There's a lot of pain and rage in it, so because I have to live with something that happened in my childhood, and I have to live with that, and that's what the lyrics are actually about. So I mean, I don't know what I should say actually about the lyrics. So they're very, very, very personal. So I can understand that. If you're gonna read, especially like Drop, the lyrics, so I know that no one really knows what I'm singing about, but I do not expect that one. So, but like for example, I mean, that was a cover song, "Quest for Certainty." So that was a really nice compliment. So like a week ago, so someone wrote me like he had a bad time, and that song, our version of the song, is really helping that person. He said like, this song is really amazing, and it helps me a lot. And the lyrics of that song. So so that's all I can say about the lyrics. So so I don't know, to make it last but not least. So the thing, like, sometimes when I write my lyrics, when they're finished, I have sometimes no idea what I'm actually writing about, so the meaning of the lyrics comes afterwards. So I'm very complicated in that one. So I do not really understand myself sometimes. So. But lyrics are very important, sir. That's all.
It all works out.
Well, right. You have a specific lyrics that you would like to know what's going on there. So, or just a general question.
Sometimes when I bring it up, it's more like, is it based on like personal experiences, or is like one of those things, almost like how writers, like, they got a story idea in their mind and they just draw it down on paper, for instance.
Okay.
It sounds more like yours is personal experience for all of them, or just for maybe like Painkiller or Drop.
No, all my lyrics are. It's not. Yeah, it's experience, but it's just me. So the thing, like I said in a lot of interviews, never sit at the table and say like I'm gonna write now about this topic or about this topic. It just happens. So I have no plans what I'm writing. So that's why I say like so sometimes when I'm writing the lyrics, so I have no clue what I'm actually writing about. So it comes afterwards. Then I understand what I'm writing about. So yeah, it's my life actually. It's just like I'm just thinking about myself, what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing. So that's all what my lyrics are about.
So we could say it's an autobiography of Figo's life in King
Yeah,
Ern.
exactly. Yeah. It's true. Yeah.
All right.
So the thing like this, to bring it to the end for the lyrics. So the thing like I'm actually when I'm singing like for example like drop, I'm actually talking to myself. So I'm an argument with myself. So it could be like two figures on stage, and then I'm talking to the other figure. So that's what the lyrics are all about. So so yeah, that's that's fucking trick.
It's like, oh God, it's a clone. That whole deal, if we want to say it that way. So.
Yeah, but I can't imagine if I'm gonna meet another fucking Figo. So fucking Jesus Christ. I mean, it's hard to handle myself like 24 hours, because after that interview, you can say like, okay, Figo, the interview is over. You switch off, but I have to stay with myself like for the next 24 hours. So.
I mean, it's almost like a multiple personality disorder, if we want to say it that way, too. The way you can't describe it.
Yeah.
We got Figo 1 and Figo 2, that whole deal. So
yeah, we'll fantastic. Yeah. All right.
All right, that's all good. So, but I guess still stuck on the fun topic here. I guess, what gear did you guys use to make the magic happen?
Oh, I can answer that pretty quickly. Basic stuff. For the EP, basic stuff. Just audio interface, guitars, cables, a lot of time. Vocals, those are a bit different. Vocal booth you can rent public rehearsal spaces in there's this company. You have a huge building, you have different rehearsal rooms, and they have a special place for vocals. We rented that one and we record over there because it's soundproof. They have SM7B. Yes, the famous SM7B from Shure. We always use this one for recordings. Yes, and the drums, that was a little bit tricky because we always record acoustic drums and the real instrument. And for the EP, the drums were recorded in Great Britain. So yes, so I'm not really sure what kind of. I wasn't there. It was it's difficult to say what was used over there. And that was for EP and the drop. But for the Painkiller and What a Firm Grip of Dreams, we recorded the drums here in Berlin. And
with Viviana. That's it.
With Viviana,
we have to mention it. It's a lady. It's a little lady that's playing Painkiller and What a Firm Grip of Dreams.
Yes,
it's amazing.
Yes, so she helped us to record those two songs, and in Berlin, so you can hear her. It's just acoustic sound, acoustic kits, and some a little bit of help on the kick. I think they used some kind of trigger or some kind of this stuff. I'm not that deep into the drums recording. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I record my ideas here at home with audio interface, guitars, a lot of time, a lot of patience. I present them to Figo. And of course, I use some plugins to just, write some basic idea for the drums. So Figo has some kind of backing track for the composition, for the songwriting, for not songwriting, for the lyrics.
For the lyrics, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then he receives my idea. He starts to write the lyrics, give me some feedback. Maybe we change a little bit, and then we go into this final stage when we record everything from scratch again. All the guitars clean to the click, the vocals, the drums, and everything separately, then sent to the studio, mixed, mastered over there. Of course, some of the final polishes, details, we figure them out on the spot in the studio. We agree on a version, and that's what you hear. That's the process we do. Yeah.
Actually, I was going to say, is it strictly more just you two, or have you always brought just session musicians to help out? Because I know you mentioned about the female drummer earlier, helping out with Painkiller and Drop.
Yeah. No, we are Danny and me. We are King Ern. So, and if it comes to studio recordings, then of course we have to. Yeah, we need a drummer, sir, and for Painkiller and What a Firm Grip of Dreams. So there was that lady Viviana, and it's just for the recordings actually. So Danny, he's recording all the guitars and the bass, and then of course we take a real drummer and me on vocals, and it's just on stage when we go on live shows. Then we have a second guitar player, we have a bass player, so then we have full bands. But for making the song, for recording right at the moment, yeah, so we can handle it all by ourselves for the moment. So
yeah.
I guess how many shows have you guys played recently? Is it mainly something that just started up recently?
Yeah, we played two. One, our live debut was in England, and the second show was then here in Berlin with Skin Lab.
That's pretty cool.
So yeah. Yeah, two shows.
Just two shows. Okay. I guess, do you guys have any plans to do any more, I guess, this year? Or you guys just going to keep releasing material?
No, we definitely have one or the other show this year. So that for sure. So yeah.
I'm actually the one who loves to play live. I really do enjoy this part. But as you can see, just because it's just me and Figo, it's a little bit different to schedule, rehearsals just to have fun, to jam, it's impossible for us. And the reason why it is like this, because it's pretty difficult to it's like everywhere where you have a group of people and you have to manage everything from just normal meetings for recordings and this type of stuff. Everyone has to have some time, and we are not ready yet to make this type of commitment to other people, because for what we are doing right now, me and Figo is the perfect solution, and we just don't want to drag anyone into this mess. But it will change eventually. It has to change, because we do love having a band, having other members. We have this kind of like a little bit of taste of that when we go with Viviana, or to record the drums, or we play live and we prepare for everything, and we have to rehearse and stuff. And this is very, very good. This is very good feeling to have this sort of group of people with you can just fool around, play music. This is just great. So it's gonna change, of course, but maybe not as soon as we would wish. But right now it's just me and Figo.
And to bring it to the answer, the reason why we're in that situation is like King Ern was never supposed to be a real band. I just wanted to make a project for 4 songs, and then that's it. So that's why King Ern actually don't have a real, not all members there. So because it was not planned. So even not to play live, it was not planned. So so that's why that's why we're in that situation. So, but anyway, when we're going to play live, we have our people that joining us. So that's good. rock and roll.
That's good to hear. So I guess we'll see what happens. But do you guys have some new material in the works that you plan to release sometime this year?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm working on new songs all the time, and when I'm working on the song that is like almost a finished product, then I am almost done with writing another one, because the ideas just come to me and I just write them down. And when I'm finished with one song, I have so many ideas written down on a sheet of paper that I could just write 2 or 3 songs already. So the problem is like, the being just 2 of us, it's a lot of work for 2 people, starting from basic practicing, for example, just practicing. Then you just have to write the song, then you have to compose them, then you have to, record them, meet, rehearse, and we are just 2. And the social media part, the guru is over here. Figo is our manager. So it's just a lot of stuff that is slowing us down. So, and we are not releasing that much music as we wish. So there's always coming. There's a lot of stuff we just waiting.
But the thing, like, I have to be really fair with Dennis. So the thing, like, there's a new song actually completely done. So the only thing that is needed is my vocals, and I'm not very fast at that one. So especially when I go in the chamber and I have to record my vocals after a couple of months of doing nothing at all. So I'm more yelling at myself and I'm frustrated. It's not working out like I want. So actually, it takes a while because of me. So the songs are actually finished. So it just needs my vocals on it. So, but yeah. So there will definitely. So the next new song. So if everything going really cool, so it will be definitely maybe in the end of March or whatever. So that we can release the first new song. So. And that song, I can tell it's a fucking bulldozer. That's what I can say. So it's a hammer. Yeah.
Just small clarification from my side. Figo said chamber. Just to clarify, it's vocal booth. It's this soundproof box where you'll record the vocals. Not that someone understands it in the wrong way.
Yeah. Yeah.
We are used to calling it chamber.
That just came out so wrong, to be honest. So it's almost like
exactly
torture chamber in the basement.
Yeah. No, I got it. Yeah. So, but anyway, I call it chamber. Yeah. So it's actually up to me. So the single, I have to be really, really careful with myself, because he's such a good guitar player and song composer. So, but I'm not that good as a singer. So I have to be really see if I can keep it up with him, So he's sometimes really too good for me. So, but anyway, there's a new song coming up. It's called Disgust at the Horror, and that song, it's beyond a horror. So it's a bulldozer thing. So that's it.
Right. Yeah. Okay. In other words, Figo, take some vitamins and try harder. That whole deal. So.
Man. If I could slap you now, I would do that one. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. All right. Next question then.
All right. But keep us posted on the socials. We'll see. Keep us posted. We like to see what you guys got. So you guys kicking some major ass out there. So.
Definitely.
I did have a question about the music scene, but it kind of ties in with COVID a little bit here too. So I guess how bad was COVID for you guys on a personal level, family-wise? And I don't know what you were doing music-wise at the time, but feel free to share.
If I got to start, so from my side, it actually, there was not a bad influence because I think like the collaboration song with Sympathy Prophet and Colonel MC, that was 2022. So, but at that time, even the recording for the EP, it was always like it in between from all the restrictions. So it had we had no bad influence for doing those songs. So King Ern, from my side, King Ern did not really suffer for that one. So.
Yeah.
So
But because as we mentioned already, just because of our songwriting process, which is very home office-ish, we didn't suffer that much, because there are a lot of bands that they write songs based off the jam. For example, they just, for example, the guitarist meets the drummer and they jam, and then the riffs start. We create the music separately. Yeah, exactly. So I am the one who starts the idea, and then we discuss it, and then we develop the idea. So, and everything is just somehow working home office-ish. So that's one of the reasons why it went so smoothly for us, I think.
Yeah, well, we had actually more the problem, because at that time there was that Brexit with England getting out of the European Union, so-called Brexit. So our drummer, he's from England, so actually we had more trouble with that one than with the COVID, actually. Yeah. So, yeah. But I enjoyed that time anyway.
Yeah, we were working from home, so we didn't have to worry about it. So it worked out in the end. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. But on a serious note, good to see you and the families are doing well there too. So good to have along here for the ride as well. So Figo, have you lived in Berlin your whole life, or have you kind of jumped around Germany?
No. I moved to Berlin in September 2002. So no, I'm original. I'm from Cologne. So you said it in English, Cologne. So Köln. So that's where I'm coming actually original from. So and yeah. So I ended up in Berlin. I actually wanted to move to Hamburg, so I wanted to live there. So, but yeah, somehow I ended up here in Berlin. So yeah, now I'm here and stuck. Yeah. Well, it's actually the best city in Germany. I mean, if I would leave Berlin, so where the fuck should I go in Germany? So then I have to leave the country. So yeah.
There's always a party scene in Munich. So that's why I said you got the Hofbräuhaus down there.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I've been on the nightlife in Munich, but yeah. Anyway, I can do all nightlives. Yeah, so that's fine actually. So it doesn't matter what kind of city it is. I feel I always find my right people for that one. So
actually, it was kind of a test question. From your perspective, I guess, how's the music scene been? Just in Berlin, in case, or if you want to talk about music scene really anywhere else that you guys have been to, feel free to share.
Should I answer no? Fuck, come on, Daniel. Well, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm actually, I'm now 53, so I grew up with the punk and hardcore, but I'm actually not hanging out anymore in that kind of a scene. So I have nothing to do. I mean, Berlin has a really, really hard nightlife. A lot of clubs, a lot of concerts, and actually when it comes up to hard bands, metal, hardcore. So of course, yeah, Berlin is always here. It's always the number one. So it's the biggest scene. And I mean, if all bands are coming over from the state or what country, or, whatever, where you're coming from, so you have to play in Berlin. If you're not playing in Berlin, so it's not a good thing. So you have to be here. If you don't play here, or if you play here and you can't really amaze the people, you're more or less you're fucked. So Berlin is a very, very important city for hardcore, metal, thrash metal, for all the music scenes. So it's a big scene. So, but I'm not hanging out in the music scene anymore. So I like it really quiet. I mean, I'm on the microphone. I'm loud enough. So. When I'm back home, I need my quietness. Yeah,
I could relate to that. Actually, I am also very, I don't know. I think of myself as a closed person. I'm not that into meeting a lot of people and exploring this part of the city. But it's actually not that good because Berlin is actually famous for this. For as Figo said, it's very famous for the music scene, for the art that is. It's a lot. This artistic world is very. It's very popular here in Berlin, and if you like this kind of topics, then Berlin is very good destination if you want to check out some destinations in Germany. And you just have to go to, I don't know, Warschauer Straße maybe, and check what's happening over there, because there are a lot of clubs, a lot of nights scene, as Figo said already. Yeah, but to answer your question, because I think of myself as a rather closed person, and I would rather sit here and write music or play some games with my friends and on PC. I'm not that kind of a person who is exploring this part of our environment, sadly, actually, because it's a very cool thing, but I cannot, decide against myself. So I just stay ignorant in this field.
well, the hardcore scene is very big over here. So in Berlin, especially, I mean, like Ignacy Front or Chromax or Judge or whatever. So it's like their second home over here. You see them actually more or less like every second month. You see these people here on the street hanging around there. So Berlin has a hard scene, has a big scene, and especially hardcore. Hardcore is very, very big in Berlin. So very big, yeah.
Yeah, and another huge advantage of Berlin is, hey, it's capital of Germany, so a lot of huge bands come here, and play here. So in Berlin, the first time I saw Metallica, it was in Berlin, 2017, I think, something like this, 18. I don't remember the tour. So somehow Berlin helped fulfill my dream. And since then, I'm more open-minded towards this type of things. I love huge concerts. I saw Gojira, for example. I saw Knocked Loose, which I love as well. And recently we were together with Figo at Architects concert, which was very, very cool to see them live. So even though Berlin has this huge underground scene, and I mostly profit from the bait, which is, hey, it's capital of Germany, so go here, play here, and it's a great bait, actually. A lot of bands are coming here, and I mostly profit from this.
How about you, Brian? How about you? So you're from the metal, hardcore, whatever scene, or you just like Daniel, just like a virgin, so like me?
Well, not like that.
No.
But actually, I get more into the heavier metals, but I do occasionally get into some thrash. Sometimes going back to the old school Metallica, Slayer, Anthrax, those guys, but more so recently Dark Angel. But I get more into the heavier metals, like what you got out of the Florida, New York, and California scenes.
Oh fuck! So, no! I feel like a virgin now when I hear that one.
Yep. I say, hey, being single, you find out it was probably the best decision of your life, to be honest. So
yeah.
All right, but really, for the States, it's more so the big cities. You may get some small venues out in the suburb areas. I heard some people talk about some of the rural areas, which is actually kind of funny. But it's more so like the smaller, sometimes indie groups that'll show up there. So I think one was actually called the Fuck Barn at one point. I don't know, but it was kind of funny. So it was the weirdest name. I could be butchering it too, so I'm sorry. I was actually friends of mine out of Ohio there. So
rural.
Hey.
I know you rural folks are weird. So but
best music over there.
I guess so. So actually, Dan, did you ever get into some of the German thrash groups? I think it was Destruction and Sodom.
Well, me, no. No. Well, Daniel, I don't know if Daniel knows those bands, actually. Do you know those bands?
No.
He's very young, man. He's very
I'm
young
saying
guy.
you sir are
Well-
missing out. So
Oh, mate. No. I've actually, as I said, I've nothing to do with thrash metal music. I mean, of course, there are tons of very good, fucking great bands, and but myself, I have nothing to do with that one. So, and I mean, if you hear me on King Ern, so I don't have thrash metal vocals anyway. So, no. I never had. I mean, I know Destruction, Accept, and a lot of those German metal bands, or like Creator and all that ones. And I've seen those bands, but I've nothing actually to do with that kind of music. So I don't know. As I said, I grew up in the punk scene, like in the mid '80s, and then later after the mid '80s, the end of the '80s, and I called it always hardcore punk. So and the Accused and all that. So. Even like Metallica or Slayer, I have nothing to do with those things. So the only thrash metal band that I saw, I think that was in the 90s, I think it was in the 90s, was Anthrax and Public Enemy, you know. So, no, nothing to do with that one. So, but it's not, I don't mean that they're really bad or whatever. So, but I've nothing to do with that kind of a music scene. So, but I like the band. So, as long as the band is good, then I love it. Doesn't matter how you call that. So
exactly. I just wanted to say that. So every time someone asks me, "Hey, do you know this band?" It's like 90% chance that I don't, because I am such a strange.
Yeah, you're born very late.
Yeah, but look, I am not that young anymore, and every time I don't know about the band, I just feel like I supposed to, and it's just part of who I am. I am every song, every band that I know, I discovered it through some kind of sporadic happening, I would say. It was completely like I've heard someone saying, "Hey, have you heard this one or that one?" And they played the song, for example. And then I went for example, I love the song, and then that's how I get excited, how I get motivated to check them out. You cannot just I just cannot sit and, for example, play all new metal playlists on Spotify and just, cruise around in a car and, oh, this song is cool, maybe I should save them. I just love silence. I just like roar of the engine. So I don't listen to the music that much, and this is the part which I am not really proud of. So
I make it different.
You make it different.
Because when the people ask me like, "Hey, Figo, do you know this and this kind of a band?" Then I'm thinking like, "Hey, if I say like, if there's someone asks you about a band that's from the from the '80s, and you say, "Yeah, I know them," then they know how old I am. So that's why I try like, "Oh no, I've never heard about that one." So they think like Figo, you're not that old. No, I'm not that old.
I guess not. But Dad, check out Sodom, Destruction, and Creator. They're all German thrash metal groups that've been around since the 80s.
Yeah.
You'll thank us later. So yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well, Daniel has actually to check them out. So I mean, they're very, very legends in Germany. So.
Yeah, I know the Creator. I've heard them. But the others too, no.
Yeah, Sodom, Destruction. Yeah. Well, Germany has a lot, of course.
Yeah. The problem is like the problem with me is like I cannot just listen to music and not enjoy it and just keep listening to it. I just cannot like somehow turn off the criticism inside of my head. I really have to enjoy the music to be drowning in it. For example, the newest band it's not the newest band, it's a pretty old band, the Architects. I am really drawn towards their music now because maybe because I was on their concert, maybe because they released a new album or something like this. But I really love how they compose the music, and this is the songs I really like musically. And I'm not a big lyricist. I never really analyzed them that much, but I've heard they're really good as well. So it's really difficult for me just to listen the whole album and be like, okay, now I know. Okay, yeah, I've heard them. It has to just. I have to be like really autistic about it and just, oh my god, listen to this song all the fucking time. Like, for example, the newest album of Architects, I think I've heard it like 50 times or something like this. It's like all the songs, the songs just are like, I don't know, I love them so much, maybe, that they are so exciting for me that I just can listen them on repeat. And this happens very rarely, and that's the kind of thing I need for me to just stay and listen to music continuously. And don't get me wrong, it's not that it's not that easy to listen to those songs that many times. But if you listen very carefully and you listen on purpose, so you just listened and analyze, it's very interesting because every song has those details. And
Brian, you know Architects?
I've heard. I'd say I heard them a couple times, and I hope that I have the right one because I don't know if there's any other bands that have like the same name there too. Are they that sort of deathcore sort of group?
Metalcore British.
They're from England. So
yeah, they're from England.
I just saw them as the opening act for Linkin Park. I'd never heard about that band before as well. So someone asked me like, "Hey, you know Architects?" And I would think like it's a fucking small band like us, but yeah, but the stadium was full, So, no, really. So I had no fucking idea what people are talking about. The Architect. I would think like the architect like for building a fucking house, and so it's not a band. So
close enough, but whatever. But they go back to our earlier point. Just listen to Sodom and Destruction. Obviously, you know about Creator, but you will thank us later. Nuclear Winter, Sodom. That's actually a killer banger to kick off an album there, too. So
yeah.
All right. So it sounds like Figo actually takes care of the social media side of things. So, Figo, first off, what social media are you guys on? And I guess, what do you make of social media and AI these days?
Well, social media, I'm actually just doing the Facebook page mainly, so and Instagram, yeah, if I want. So I'm actually not a social media guy. I mean, it looked like that I'm really into that one. So, but I'm actually just doing the Facebook and keeping up the King Ern name or keeping up the update for the people, and then Instagram, and that's it actually. So if it comes like for YouTube and Spotify for uploading songs and all that, that's actually it's a part. It's Dan's part. It's not my one. So yeah, I'm actually sometimes I'm really fucked when I see that on Facebook. Oh, geez, guy, I'm so many hours on that one. So but back to that AE. That no. It has no space in my life. So if you're a musician or you're not a musician, so that A and I. So well, honestly, so the thing like that's true. So then it can really tell you that one. So if it comes to technical stuff, like even with my cell phone, so man, I'm very lost when it comes like with a new app. So it takes me a while to understand all these things. So that's why I could never use really AI. So I have no idea how that. Yeah, it would be totally fucked. So that one. So yeah, it was not the best answer, sir, but it's a true answer. So yeah, and I have to do that one because Daniel he don't want to do that social media thing. So I'm punished to that one. So
yeah.
I think we scared away, but AE, that's kind of how I started at first. It was like AE. It's like, wait, it's AI in that case. So, but I guess, Dad, does AI social media kind of freak you out a little bit? Is that why you're not as active on it?
Yeah, it's not like it's not black or white with the AI. It has a lot of advantages and disadvantages. For us, the AI, it helps us to, in very basic way, like maybe to edit some photos or something like this. I'm strongly against creating music with AI. It's just it takes this human factor, which is the most important part in the music. So it's very scary if you listen to the newest songs that, for example, some I don't know which model can create the songs, but I've heard some like metalcore songs created by AI. It was really scary how good it was. It was because some not the whole song, but some elements of it. Because for the metalcore, the modern metalcore scene is so structured. There are so many elements that repeat themselves in a lot of songs. So, and the AI just takes those elements, put it to one song, and you just feel like, oh my God, is it just it? Is it just like, potatoes, tomatoes, mushrooms just mixed together, and this is the song? This is everything? Is that the recipe for ultimate song?
Yeah, then the thing like when King Ern would do that AI thing, so what should I fucking do then on stage? So yeah, don't know. So yeah, so
it's like Robo Figo. So yeah,
Robo Figo.
Yeah, yeah. Sounds. Oh no, you got me now. So that sounds cool, actually. Yeah, a Robo Figo. Yeah, that would be fantastic. So yeah, a Robo vacuum cleaner Figo. Yeah.
I mean, it did something with Static X, so like it's kind of a little freaky too. So I don't know. It's strange. They make a robot version of Static X, who is the front man and also guitar player for the group there too. So,
oh my God.
But in the end, it would be cool. If King Ern has a live show and we put up that AI, so then Dan and me, we can sit at the bar and have some couple of beers and the show is going on. So it's cool.
You always need the beers. It's actually part of a prerequisite when it comes to being in a band these days. So, especially more in the past, that's how the big guys always got it. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for sharing there too. It does really mean a lot. All right. But boys, we have breezed through the questions here pretty good. So here, let's jump into some fun ones. Ready?
Of course.
Oh, we are done now, yeah?
Not yet. Not yet. We still got a little bit there. But first off, I guess outside of the music, what do you guys do in terms of hobbies?
Oh my God. I love to explore different things. And I've never closed myself towards anything. I like I like winter sports. I like summer sports. I like diving. I like skiing. I like snowboarding. I like playing music. I like, playing PC games and YouTube, all this procrastination stuff. I love it too. And I like martial arts. I am pretty open-minded towards hobbies. I really like manual stuff when you have to, this eye-hand coordination, for example, the games, music, and martial arts, sports. Love it.
Damn, Brian, it's actually not a fair question, honestly. So, Jesus Christ. Now, he said a lot of things, Dan, so what he's doing, so I have no fucking idea what I should answer now. So, fuck, what kind of a hobby do I do? Well, I could say, like, riding a horse, playing tennis, so, but probably people will not believe me, so. Yeah, Jesus Christ, Danny, why are you telling so many hobbies? So,
maybe we should have started with you.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
Yep, I'm not get that one through. So yeah.
Damn, I have no fucking hobbies actually. Jesus, damn.
What about Panenka?
Well, drinking is not a hobby. Drinking it's more like an addiction, or you're forced to it. So, I've damn. Man, Brian, that's not a really fair question. Now I see myself like I have no hobby. Shit, drinking is not hobby.
It's like this is an intervention right now. So yeah, Figo, you got to cut back on the drinking, man. So
Law and order.
dun dun. So, these are the stories. That'll deal. So, all right. But actually, we can start with Figo here with the next one, actually. So, I guess, Figo, what's your favorite alcoholic drink? And then do you have a favorite non-alcoholic drink?
Okay, now I can go to sleep now. Okay, so
hey,
this is the part where you take over the interview.
Hey,
yeah?
easy tiger then.
Let's see what we got.
No, I only drink when it comes to alcohol. It's only beer, nothing else. So, yeah, that's it. Only beer. And my favorite beer, if you want to know that one, so it's always the next one and the free one. So that's it. And if I drink no alcohol, yeah, what am I drinking? I think it's water. I'm sure for that one.
The thing that comes from the tap, yes?
I have to.
That's water.
I have to ask my wife. So she might be my witness. Say, no, I drink. I just drink beer. Say, because if I drink harder stuff, so that it's going always in the wrong direction. So I drop my pants, show my butt, and I say, yeah. So, Brian, the answer is beer.
I would say you Germans have the best beer. So yeah, that was the best one I ever tasted. So yeah.
Better than the shit in the States. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I've never
I would
tried
not take offense. I would say I would not take offense to that. So yeah. You are right about that. So
yeah. A light beer. What the fuck is light beer? You drink a beer or you don't drink a beer. So
tastes like fermented herring dipped in cat piss or something. So
yeah, indeed. Yeah, right. All right.
So.
Okay,
right.
So you got me. I have no hobbies. I just drink beer. So yeah, it's not going not in the right direction, I guess.
We're off to a great start right now. So yeah. I guess, Danny, do you drink at all?
Oh yeah, of course. Cool
Yeah,
story. Yeah, exactly. Cool story. I wasn't drinking till I met my girlfriend, which I love.
Just blame it on her.
Very, very easy story. Don't sit back. It's very short. University, I got together with my girlfriend, and she brought the culture of drinking wine and this stuff to me. And I've started drinking alcohol, consuming alcohol, as I started with my university thing, 2017, 18, something like this. And since then, nothing changed actually that much. I love everything that comes from Italy. All the red wines, white wines. I love their aperitivo. So, and then you have the Aperol Spritz, the crown of the Italian aperitivo, and of course, German beer. Come on, you guys. You guys. If you don't like German beer, something's wrong with you. Yes. What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah, I think we both have to be very careful for those questions. I'm not sure what Brian's job actually is. So we're talking over the alcohol thing. So.
I think
that's fine. We're adults here.
FBI stays in the States. We are in Berlin. We are safe.
I hope that's adult at this point, because otherwise, this is going to be bad. So it's all good. It's all good though, too. So.
Yeah. So to quickly answer your question, as I said, all the Italian spirits, and of course German and Czech beer. If you never tried it, it's similar. It's also very full, rich, very good color, and
it makes you drunk.
What?
It makes you drunk anyway.
Yeah, exactly. And
eventually,
from Bayern. From Bavaria. The beer is from Bavaria. It's as all the regions in Germany have their different beer. Even Berlin has its beer, which is I find really fucking interesting. Where do you grow, the the plants? They need some sort of special climate, and it's very, very, very popular in Germany. All the regions have their own beers, and just my personal opinion, but I love the Bavarian beers the most. They have the fullest, the richest. It's called the Helles beer. This is the sort they're drinking in Bavaria, and I really like this one. We also have Weizen beer, pills, very classic ones, but the sort from Bavaria is just my favorite one. I could just I remember every time where we go somewhere with Figo, we just for example, for his birthday or something like this, we just keep it coming, and I could drink beer all the time. And there's like a time where I know I won't be any more drunk, and I just keep it on this perfect level all the time, and then I can just keep drinking. Beer is the ultimate water for me here. Ultimate ultimate nutrition during parties. I really do encourage everyone who drinks harder stuff to maybe slow down and just do the beer, nothing else, and your head will thank you later. And don't mix it up with anything strong, because it's wrong. Don't do this, kids.
I just want to say that as well. All the kids that are gonna listen now or watching that one, so do not what we do. So it makes no sense.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do this at home. If you have to do it outside the home, no, don't do it at all. No, you have to try everything. No, okay, I just shut up.
Don't do the Figo way. So
we say, actually, the moral of the story: drink responsibly, kids. We do it that way. Some people are going to do it at some point. So
that's why you're the host.
That was the word. That was the word responsibility. So I was really looking for that word. So, Oh yeah. Thank you, Brian. Yeah. Right. No, too late for me. Say.
I mean, I thought someone would. So I mean, clearly we got two guys walking out of the bar drunk. So I mean, it's we see Dan and Figo. We got two Germans right here, just drunk out of their minds, just walking back to the hotel. So, and Figo probably has his pants around his ankles. So that's what I did pretty much. It sounded like earlier. So
yeah, I love you. Awesome. Legend.
But the joke is, the Germans are the happy drunks. The Brits, Scots, and Irish are always the angry drunks, and the Russians are the depressing drunks. So,
that's true. Yeah.
I mean, can't try to convince me wrong. So,
no, you're right. I think I saw one episode in Family Guy where they were laughing about the fact that if Irish people would never discover the beer, they would be like 100 years in front, like, you know what I mean? In the future, they would live in the future. So they were like scientists.
Discover Guinness. So yeah.
They were like scientists in the future. And like one of them was showing to them the beer and look what I've discovered. And after a few minutes, everything just burned down.
All right.
You're right.
Beautiful thing. So, all right, but all great choices. Not too sure how much you guys are into movies or TV shows, but I guess, do you guys have a favorite from each category?
Ooh, why not? I love those things. And I love horrors. For example, very classic one, maybe you know it, Grave Encounters. Grave and something like this, Grave Encounters. I think this is the top, the title. I love all the Annabelles. I love from this universum. And yeah, I do also love those silly ones like about this bear Willy the Pooh. It was horror. This was parody. I love those as well. It just keeps me laughing. And yeah, all the serious stuff as well. I love all the Tarantino movies, classics, and the new ones, Glorious Bastards. Love those kind of music, those kind of narratives, and the camera. It's the how they choose the frames. Love it as well. And yeah, to close the topic, maybe something fresh. Yeah, Fallout. Why not? Series, love them. Maybe some stupid series as well, reality shows. Love them as well. If you love this kind of completely stupid reality shows which just, eat your brain, then you can maybe try like Selling Sunset or Below Deck or this kind of stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you will thank me later. Yes.
I have no idea. I have no idea what you're talking about. Honestly.
I guess, Figo, do you have time to watch TV?
Yeah, I have time for watching TV. I've not a real favorite thing. So at the moment, I'm watching on Netflix The Last Kingdom. That's what I'm watching. And maybe sometimes porn, but I'm not sure if that was the question.
Nope, that's a little too far. That's a little too far, but yeah.
Yeah.
He's got time on his hands, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a little bit more to that.
Exactly.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, kids, just turn this off. It's just going very wrong.
We're not rated X for nothing, baby. So yeah, that'll do. Okay. But all great choices right there. So, what you guys been listening to in terms of music wise, whether they're indie or I guess what we could consider mainstream these days?
Mainly, it's with me. It's a Depeche Mode. That's what it's the main thing. What I'm listening to.
Should I now take over? That's it.
Well, I'm that fucking boring now. Yeah, so I have no hobbies. drinking beer and listening to Depeche Mode. Yeah.
That's actually a great frame for the evening,
Just
having a beer,
I thought that my life was really interesting, sir. But after that interview, I have to admit it's not.
A new King Ern song coming right up.
So yeah, it's like, take note, Danny. That's how you answer our question. Just keep it short and sweet, to the point. But anyway, go ahead, Dan.
All right. I already mentioned architects. I am, 80,000th time listening of all the albums, just analyzing this whole band. They played their support band in the Berlin show. They were playing together with Landmarks, and I'm just looking what they're up to. And yeah, what else? Of course, Not Loose. They just released a new song, which is freaking amazing. Very, very cool. A lot of energy. Love that one. And yeah, actually, with Lamb of God, I think they released a new song. Very heavy, very cool. And yeah, I'm just trying to look which band is doing what right now. I'm not that I'm not researching the old recordings, but I'm just staying in the metal area for now. Yeah.
Hey, that's all cool.
I have a funny evening.
Yeah. We had a good evening, that old deal. So,
Finally, interesting one.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy it. I really really enjoyed Dan's short answers. I love it.
Yes.
Yeah, you rock it, man.
Define short. So, yeah. All right, but we got one of the last fun questions right here. What would you say is currently your favorite food? Let's see if this one's interesting for Figo.
My favorite food. Jesus Christ. Damn. Oh well, I actually like soups, all kind of soups. That's actually what I like. So yeah, fuck. I see now. I'm so boring. I can't believe that one. Oh really? Say, well, Brian, you really smashed down my lifestyle now. Say, I listen to Depeche Mode. I have no hobbies. I have no idea what is my favorite food. Uh, uh, no, yeah. Okay, then it's your answer, yeah.
All right, my short answers.
Yeah. All right. I have a nap.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
And a galaxy far, far away.
Far, far. Yes.
Yeah.
Berlin is famous for doner kebab. If you don't like doner kebab, you're my enemy. So, doner kebab is one of my favorite. Of course,
I'm not sure if Brian knows what that one is.
Oh yeah, of course, because you don't live in Berlin. Yes.
Yeah, he's your enemy. He's your enemy.
Not yet.
Yeah, I mean, who don't?
But please explain it.
Like
So, yeah, it
them,
says, yeah.
who don't like them? Who don't like kebabs? And I think Brian looks like a guy who would like eat one or two with me, with a beer, with a Bavarian beer. That goes well together. And yeah, all types of Italian food. Give me anything. Love it. With Italian alcohol. Just goes so good together. Just works. It just works. It's not like, hey, I'm gonna have some takeout and then I'm gonna drink a beer for it. Yeah, that's basically that's what I like. No, the Italians just, they take their time, they compose the food. You have the spaghetti, spaghettoni, you have the penne, tagliatelle, parpadelle. You know how you can make the pasta even more interesting. You make 100,000 sorts of the pasta. Come on, they know their stuff. That's why I so love, eating in Italy. When you go to Italy and you just order something, you drink antipasti first and aperitivo first. Then you come 2 hours later, they have some kind of food, you take maybe some light salad, then you come back in the evening, they have pizzas, they have everything. Oh, come on guys, if you don't like Italian food,
then we are your enemy.
No. You just don't know real Italian food. Italian food is very good. Okay, that's my short answer.
That was a really short answer. That's right.
Apparently it was. Actually, was it kebabs? Is it sort of like the way you kind of describe it, almost like it's those long sticks with like the meats and veggies on them? Is that what they are?
No, really. That's a Greek one.
You are talking about traditional kebab. And the doner kebab, which is from I think, I don't remember what heritage was the person that invented the kebab, the doner kebab. But the doner kebab was created for Turkey. I think, by a Turkish person, yeah.
Yeah,
the doner kebab we have here is some kind of bread, usually a very specific type of bread or some kind of bun, or like, oh my god, how you call it in English, like tortilla-ish, but it's not tortilla, it's like it's their bread, and you have some type of meat or falafel inside, but the very basic doner kebab, some type of bread, meat, chicken, or
just an animal is in the bun.
Animals in the bun, and some type of veggies. Sometimes they put some cheese over it, some sauces, some and it's just perfect sandwich. It's just so cool. It has everything. It has the bread, the crispiness, it has the meat, it has the veggies, the freshness, the sauces. Come on, Come on.
Well, I'm vegetarian anyway, so I can't talk about that one.
You can eat falafel. I'm not very big fan.
Okay, yeah, I can eat that one. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like perfect thing you want after a Metallica concert at 1 a.m. somewhere in, on
drunk in the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
you're
drunk in the corner.
Concert, and then you see, oh my God, what is it shining in the background? It's a doner kebab shop. Let's go. And then you just see this leftover meat after the whole day that wasn't sold. And you're looking at this like it's the last thing you can eat on the earth. And they serve it to you and you're drunk and it just tastes so good. Ultimate drunk fast food. Very, very good.
I mean, it sounds good. So I think I'll have to take your word for it. So eventually, when we get to Berlin, maybe we'll try it out at some point. So
if you come to Berlin, try it at least once and try to find a good one. Just write in Google best.
Yeah, no, just go with Daniel's and then you're.
Or come with me, or just Google. It's very simple. Just Google and then take one of the top 3, top 5. They are always the same. They are very, very famous in Berlin, and you won't regret it. 100%. Yeah. You won't regret it. I
prefer that I see you both guys drunk and sitting in a corner and trying to eat that one, and I'm passing by and say hello.
I was be like, what the fuck you looking at? That'll do.
Yeah, so. yeah. I might say that. I might say that once. Yeah. So. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get drunk, so that's the thing. So I mean, I'll have a couple. So
yeah, me either. Exactly.
I draw the line after that. So. Hey.
Yeah, don't ask me. My life is boring, as you know. So.
At least after the last 30 minutes, I mean, we figured out more about Figo's life than that whole thing. So I mean, like. I think it was like, damn, what have I been doing with my life? So
yeah,
that's something like that sort of scenario.
Yeah, I'm gonna start making new plans for my life now. So
right some after the lyrics now.
Yeah. Figo. Yeah. Yes, please.
I was saying, actually, no, I was joking. I'd be like, yeah, Figo, write some lyrics. So yeah, that'll do.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll write my lyrics. All right. So.
All right. So, all great choices down the last too. So, thank you so much for sharing it, Dan. It does really mean a lot. So, boys, we're down to one more question in my podcast. Before we jump into it, would you guys like to ask me a question apiece real quick? Whether about the podcast or anything music-wise?
Yes. Do you play any instruments? If yes, how long and what type of instruments?
So I've been a drummer for a little over a decade, actually, and used to do cello and a little bit of bass guitar back in the day, but I never really went fully committed into those instruments. I did do cello for about 10 years, but unfortunately, when he went off to uni, or as we say, college, fell off right there too, because they didn't have a orchestra program. So that one fell off and we had to sell it at some point. So the last 10 years, mainly doing drumming. So I've got drum covers on my podcast channel, but I also got my own little drum cover channel now that kind of just does strictly drum covers from all sorts of metal bands and a couple rock bands here and there from the classic rock era.
Are you in a band?
I'm in 3 studio projects, so kind of similar to what you guys do. So I have my own.
Not playing live?
Not playing live, no. We haven't got 2 shows. That's the
reason. So, as you said, you're a drummer. I was really surprised why you said, "Yeah, I can drink just a couple," and then that's where I draw the line. And then you said, "I am a drummer," and I'm like, something doesn't match.
I think it's still.
I'm more interested on that shallow things. Could be a cool thing for a King Ern song to have a little part with the shallow in there.
Let's say I don't have one anymore. We sold that baby a long time ago. So it was just sitting there collecting dust. I mean, I never got a chance to even pick it up. So it's kind of my fault for being lazy. So also a little bit with life kind of getting in the way there too. Needed some way to pay the bills and pay the man and also keep the roof over my head. So, unfortunately, I had to sell it. I might get one at some point if I catch a break and maybe want to get back into learning it. But right now, I'm just more focused on drums, and I do my full-time job, but I also do a part-time job as well. So I keep myself busy. So I don't think cello's on the radar at the moment.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I have no question. Actually,
Just one more question from my side. What kind of drums do you have at home?
Their electronic set, they look like they're legit at first, though, but that's kind of like how they try to sell it these days. But they're still electronic set. I've been rolling with Roland for a good while. This one I bought recently. It was a Christmas gift to myself. It's a Roland VAD 706. So I got
VAD 706.
So I got two Chinas, or at least what I classify them, since you're able to like manipulate the instruments however you want. But it's two Chinas, two crashes, a ride, a hi-hat, three toms. One of them's a floor tom, and then the snare. Then I just one bass, but I turned it to a double bass because I got two kick pedals.
Holy shit! I can see it right now. Damn, that looks really, really cool.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to hear you play drums. I would like to hear that one, Brian.
Yeah.
You can actually check it out either on the podcast channel because I have a good amount of drum covers on there, but I do have my own drum cover channel right now, which is the Real BG's Drum Cave. So I can send you a link afterwards.
Yeah, perfect. Sorry. Nice one.
So it's mostly in metal, but I also got some rock ones here too. So you can enjoy them however you wish. So.
Damn, I see now. So the interview is already 1 hour and 40 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
Because of me. Because of my short answers.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think you got to work on your...
That's the longest one that I ever had now.
Really?
And talking
it's fun with editing.
I should say this Figo normally writes solo when he does the interviews, because it's not like you guys do like multiple interviews in the past.
Pardon? What do you mean?
I was going to say, Figo, have you normally done solos have you done interviews by yourself? Has Dan always been present whenever you guys do interviews with other podcast shows?
No, in the beginning I did just me. So no, I want to have him mostly on all the interviews. So.
Yeah, I like to be on the interviews, but I have a really strange job right now where I have sometimes early shifts, sometimes very, very late shifts, and it's very off. The interviews just very often collide with my work schedule. It's that easy. It's just that easy. But we try to always be together on the interviews because it's so much more fun, you know.
Yeah. Hey, look at this, Brian. Look at this. I still have my Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah. Which calendar do you use?
Yeah.
You know you are supposed to use a new calendar after the old one expires, right?
Yeah.
Because this way you will be in December
Just tell my wife, so she's really sticking to that one, so she don't gonna give up that one. But I still have my Christmas tree, so perfect.
Good deal.
All right, cool.
But he's gonna have to eventually put it away because we're coming around with spring here pretty soon. So, all right. Good luck with cleaning that stuff up there too. So, all right. But if there's nothing else, here's how the last question will go, and whoever wants to go first can go ahead. But given the amount of negativity that you have been seeing going around the world these days, I don't know what you guys think. Looking over here at the States with kind of stuff that's been going on here, but these days, I think people need some sort of hope. So what would be your message of hope for musicians and people out there so they can try to move forward with their lives?
Okay, Daniel, go ahead.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a very good question, honestly. Yeah.
That's a very good question, to be honest. Whoa, I'm just a little bit stunned by it. For me, if you ask me musically, the music has been always known as some kind of escape from the problems that happen in the world, and the music always helped people to stay sane. And I would just encourage other musicians to don't give up on it and just create music. If not for yourself, mainly for yourself, because you don't try to make music for other people. Try to make music for yourself, and people who like your music are going to come. But it's a difficult question. Yeah.
I don't expect a short answer too. So
Wow, and maybe you can help me a little bit, Figo, with that one, because actually I have to think on that a little bit.
Well, I have to admit, myself as well. So, well, it's really good. I was not prepared for that kind of. I'm always hoping that such question never coming up. So it's actually a really, really cool question. So, which hope? Yeah. I can only say like the people should never lie to, just never lie to yourself. So keep your spirit. Think before you follow some things. So that's the only hope I can give now. Because that question is a very, very, very good question. It's a fucking hard question to answer now after 1 hour and 45 minutes. Yeah.
I would say I think the ultimate goal of us as a people and as a musicians, as Figo said, to not lie to yourself, to stay authentic, to just make choices musically and as a person with which you can stand up the next day, look in the mirror and say, okay, the decisions I made yesterday and decisions I make now are in harmony with the values I stand for. So I think the ultimate hope, ultimate thing that we should focus on is the being honest with ourselves. Just because if you're not honest with yourself, you're not going to be happy, or you won't. You won't if you're not honest with yourself. This is not a good recipe. Just musically, I've heard this type of advice that you should always write the music that you would be able to listen to. So enjoy your music, enjoy your decisions, be honest with your decisions and with what you do. Yeah, that's the Zen idea, I think, is very important today, to just keep in mind that. Yeah, very hard question.
Yeah. Brian did not prepare us for that question, so.
What do you mean did not prepare? I gave you guys a little script about what questions I'm going to be asking.
No, it's really cool. I really fucking love that question. So I answered actually already. So okay, cool.
Yeah, me too.
It's a really good question. Yeah.
For
the American people, well, yeah, I don't know if I can give hope for your situation. So, well, I hope you will solve it over there. So, yeah. So, yeah. No, as said, for myself, it's very important that I never lie to myself. So, that's the most important thing for myself. So, be decent or not decent. Yeah. So.
That is the question. So that will do. So
yeah,
quote Shakespeare in a way. So
all right, sounds cool.
And spoke like a bunch of true prodigies. So all right. But Dan and Figo, we have finally reached the end of the podcast right here. I know we talked for a good hour. I think soon to be 50 minutes. Probably when we're done here too. But nonetheless, would you guys like to give any shout outs to anybody real quick?
Oh yeah. Of course, the recent ones, Black Marine. Of course, we love you. We don't forget about you. This is our friend who helped us compose What a Firm Grip of Dreams. And shout out to everyone who supports us, who is the part of King Ern family. We considered you, Brian, as a part of King Ern family as well. So shout out to you as well. Thank you for inviting us here. And yeah, stay positive, be honest with yourself, and create your music.
Yeah, the only thing I can say, thank you, Brian, for letting me know that my life is a really boring thing now, sir. So I really struggle now with myself for that one. So now, thank you very much, Brian, for asking for doing that interview. I really enjoyed that. I really love it. Yeah.
Needless to say, this was his epiphany moment in his life. Or we could say his Damascus Road sort of thing right there, too. He got struck with a bolt of lightning and just found out how boring my life actually really is. So,
yeah.
Years.
But nonetheless, I hope I helped out in some way there too, Figo. So get out there and live, y'all. But just real quick, what social media and streaming platforms are you guys on? So I can check your music and interact with you guys.
Our main group is on Facebook. We post everything in there. Of course, we have Instagram, we have YouTube, and all the streaming platforms you can imagine. What's the most popular? Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes, Apple Music. We're everywhere. So you can just type in King Ern and have a listen. Why not?
I guess, do you have your own website for the merch? Because it looks like you got the sweatshirt, you got the bag. And I guess,
but that's on Bandcamp. Yeah, so
yeah, on Bandcamp, exactly. You can buy the merch on Bandcamp and the songs as well. Yeah.
All right, sounds good. And I have to close out like this real quick. So, everyone, my guests today were Daniel and Figo, hailing from Deutschland, Berlin, to be more specific. So, they're part of the band King Ern. So, make sure you go hit up on all socials, all streaming platforms. Keep your eyes open for any new material that they got in the works right now. And Figo, work on those lyrics and get in the studio, buddy. So, but nonetheless, y'all stay safe because you know there's one pretty fucked up world out there. Rock God. The last thing, I just need a quick pose from y'all. Stay tuned, y'all.
Thank you very much.
Wait, at the same time.
What? Jump up. What?
Good.